It seems to me that sometimes we have made becoming a follower of Jesus a very complicated affair. In fact, we've turned it into an educational process. So we run courses and the like in order to make disciples. Now, I think learning is really important, and Jesus was well read and he learnt a lot, and it stood him in good stead. But anyone could join up, literate or not, able or not able, poor or young, child or adult, insider or outsider. It didn't make any difference. But being born again, as Jesus puts it in John chapter 3, is not only a matter for the mind, but for our whole being. Sadly, we've often turned this phrase born again into like a standard of Christian, often implying that being born again means being superior to other, not quite such real Christians. Well, there can be very few people about who have no idea what a newborn child is like. But two things about them are that they're humble and they defer to others. They're not bothered by mess and getting things wrong, whether in their nappy, at the meal table, in the lounge or wherever. They take plenty of rest to grow, and growth does happen naturally if they are healthy. They are open to learn from the world and others. You make your own list of what babies are like. But interestingly also too, babies don't judge or criticise. They don't compete or compare. They don't divide the world up into goodies and baddies as we adults do. Those people are good and these are people are bad. And of course the good people are like us, of course. They have no idea what cynicism and sarcasm are. And they are the same somehow on the outside as they are the inside. When Jesus said to Nicodemus, "You must be born again," he was inviting him to start all over again and go back to the beginning. To start with that same original innocence, we may call it. So here Jesus is not asking us to become proper Christians. He is inviting us to start again with a humility and openness which frankly I think sometimes frightens us. And I think we're repeatedly asked and invited back to this position of starting again. So what was Jesus' favourite illustration of a true disciple? It was a young child. He said, "Unless you become like this, you will never get it." Have you got it? And more importantly, have I got it? I sometimes wonder about myself.